I'd like to also re-echo the sentiments of thanks. Firstly to the board, the chair and his board members. We've got some young people, we've got people like Bo who sit on the board too, bringing the legal expertise. And again, we're using this opportunity to harness the capacity within young Fijians too. But I also would like to in particular thank our investors, which is FNPF, and the CEO of FNPF is here, for their vision to actually invest in this particular investment, with the divestment of shares in Fiji Ports Corporation, and I'm sure that they would agree it's been a good investment for them. FNPF has played a pivotal role, and we want to work together with FNPF in strategic areas of the economy, where it not only provides a good return for FNPF and therefore all the members of FNPF, which includes everybody in this room who's an FNPF member, but also at the same time to be able to unlock the shackles in our economy. So whether it's in ports, whether it's in hospitals, whether it's in housing, different areas, whether it's in energy sector, we need to be able to partner with FNPF, which will give them opportunities to invest, diversify the portfolio, but also provide that impetus. I'd also want to thank really exceptionally to Aitken Spence. Dr. Para, who we've been dealing with for a few years, in fact, he himself has actually provided the leadership and for their faith actually in investing in Fiji. As you know, since the investment in Fiji Ports, they've now also invested in, with Fijian holdings, in government printry and through the company called Serendip. And I want to thank him personally, and it's good to have him back. He had gone off on a foray in the public sector, but he's now back, and good to have you back. And also again the management of Fiji Ports Corporation Limited, who have actually been very much focused, and Fiji Ports Terminal Limited. The dividends, of course, are good, and there's an enormous opportunity for growth. We've already seen the substantial amount of growth. We had sort of, the dividends being paid to us were minuscule previously. But it's not also about the dividends. As the chairman announced that, of course, not all the profits are declared as dividends. The company needs to retain a certain amount of the profit to invest further into the company. And as we all know, the port, we need to have investments in it. But I'd like to pick up on the point that Dr. Para made in respect of the relocation of the port. There's enormous opportunity in that respect. We need to have a port area where we have all the facilities of any modern day port. So it's not just providing for your container ships, your fishing ships and other types of ships, but also where you have slip repair work, you have also a dockyard, you also have shipbuilding too. So all of it can be located in one particular spot, which will strategically position Fiji further as being the hub of the Pacific. And I think it's critically important. Aitken Spence also is through one of the subsidiary companies has been working with us for the past few years in respect to the Maritime Academy. There's all of a sort of practical, logical rationale behind all of this. So if you have good port facilities with the shipbuilding, the shipyard, the port facilities, and if you have a Maritime Academy that also provides personnel, it goes towards creating an entire shipping, marine industry in Fiji. Similarly, as you know, that we're doing other projects, for example, setting up a aviation academy working with Fiji Airways. So there's a lot of strategic thinking that's gone behind that. I welcome, of course, the dividend, and I want to encourage the board to constantly please keep on thinking outside the box. The reality of what Dr. Para said has been achieved, that we wanted to turn around or fix up the turnaround times, the additional levies that were actually being charged when you brought in a ship into Fiji. Because of the waiting time, there was a levy imposed on containers. That's actually now gone, which makes us more attractive, which also means that we're passing on those benefits of the removal of the levy onto the consumers of Fiji. The reality is, because the economy is growing, there will be a lot of cargo coming in. There's a demand for goods. So of course, that goes towards the profitability of the company, but I think strategically, the relocation, etc., means a lot. We can also enhance the usage of this very prime property that we have in the foreshore of Suva. So thank you once again to everybody, and we look forward to working with you, and we hope to obviously see a much better days ahead. Thank you.
Acting Prime Minister, the Attorney-General and Minister for Economy, our shareholders and representatives from Aitken Spence PLC and CEO from Fiji National Provident Fund, Board of Directors and Management of FPCL, and ladies and gentlemen of the media, a very good afternoon to you. Honorable Minister, on behalf of the Board and Directors of FPCL, I'd like to extend our appreciation for you taking the time out to meet us this afternoon and to officiate this dividend distribution ceremony. We come with happy news. We are happy to announce that FPCL's performance for 2018 financial year has been very encouraging, at the back of hard work by management and guided by board's strategic focus, ultimately resulting in good performance and higher profits. FPCL's performance for 2018 has been strong despite the two cyclones we've had in the beginning of the year, cyclones Kenny and Geeta. It had an impact on our operations in the first quarter of the year, but since then we've been able to pick up and encourage increase in traffics, resulting in good performance. So in terms of figures, FPCL's group net profit after tax for 2018 has been $28,041,359. This represents a 6.4% increase from year 2017. And this has been mainly attributed to, as I said, the increase in cargo throughput, especially in the later part of the year, strengthening of our earning capacity in key service sectors, such as these sectors that are very crucial to our operations, like tug services and pilotage, and significant increase in our interest income due to prudent cash management strategies of the board and management. FPCL alone has recorded an NPAT, or net profit after tax, of $27,065,479, and this has been an increase of 6.65% compared to the 2017 financial year. So, Honorable Minister, based on this performance, we are happy to announce a dividend of $16,239,287, and this is a 337% increase from dividends that were declared in 2014, and this was prior to the divestment. So, Honorable Acting Prime Minister, ladies and gentlemen, the dividend of 16.2 million will be presented today and distributed as follows. There are three shareholders. The Fijian government is the majority shareholder with 41%. They will get a total dividend of $6,658,107.67. FNPF, our partner, which has 39% shares, will get a dividend of $6,333,321.93 to be exact, and our long-term investors, Aitken Spence, which has 20% shares, will get a dividend of $3.2 million, exactly $3,247,857.40. So this makes the total of $16,239,287. Honorable Acting Prime Minister, as far as Fijian government's interest is concerned, this dividends has increased in absolute terms prior to when the dividends were presented in 2015, the divestment, by about 4.5 million. And this is a clear indication that the objectives of divestment to increase efficiency, profitability, provide better services to the Fijian people has been achieved. Of course, the increase in profitability and dividends has also been the direct result of the conducive business environment created by the Fijian government. And we have, of course, witnessed an unprecedented level of positive economic growth for almost a decade. And this has, of course, led to increased economic activity and business, which results in increased cross-border trade. This leads to increase in cargo coming through the ports and increase in revenue and profits. We expect this growth to continue under the Fijian government, given the strong forecast for the growth of the Fijian economy in the coming years. As a board, our our plan is to continuously review our operations in FPCL, not rest on our laurel. We aim to maximize the returns to Fiji Ports and our shareholders, and we need to ensure that the profitability and efficiency, the two cornerstones of our operations, increases in the long term. And to ensure that ports are able to serve the, in an increasingly dynamic and competitive business environment, the board has approved a 5-year strategic plan that will be implemented by FPCL. Some of the strategies that relate to, that are part of this strategic plan include the implementation of a digital vessel traffic management system. We will also purchase some pilot boats. We will do infrastructure upgrades and improvements in the Suva and Lautoka ports based on the asset conditioning assessment that we've undertaken. And we'll also identify strategic alliance as an option to take the business of Fiji Ships and Heavy Industries Limited to the next level. So at this juncture, I would like to, on behalf of the board and the management of FPCL, sir, to thank you for your support and the Ministry of Economy for your ongoing support. And I look forward to your continued commitment of providing the support. This will help us achieve our overall vision of being the best shipping port in the region. So with your guidance, sir, FPCL will continue to contribute to the Fijian growth story. So these are the few words I'd like to share, Honorable Prime Minister.
CEO, FNPF and my colleagues from Aitken Spence. At the outset, I would like to thank the government of Fiji for the confidence that they have placed in Aitken Spence by choosing Aitken Spence to partner the port sector of Fiji. As you know, we came in the year 2013. Our biggest challenge was to ensure that the port service congestion surcharge that was payable by the exporters and importers, which was costing the economy of Fiji up to about $30 million, was eliminated. And in less than 1 year, we were able to achieve that. And our contribution was primarily to enhance productivity efficiency. As you know, the number of moves that you handle, the waiting time of ships improved significantly. And more importantly, we were able to build capacity in terms of infrastructure capacity and also capacity in relation to the people element, the human resources. We were able to do that. And having said that, in moving forward, I think we will have to support the government of Fiji to ensure the relocation of the port of Suva. As you know, port of Suva is sitting on a prime land, and we need to bring in the expertise that we have achieved, that we have developed over the years to help the government to relocate. And today we discussed that at the board meeting, and of course we have to enlist the assistance of a consultant and ensure that we develop a financially bankable, technical and a financial feasibility study, which we will shortly commission. And having said that, we need to thank the Honorable Acting Prime Minister for the enormous leadership that he has given this sector and Aitken Spence as a partner to ensure that we make things happen and not see things happen or wonder what has happened. And we need to also thank the chairman for the leadership that he's also giving the board. And I must also thank the management of FPCL and also FPTL, who's here as well, for the support and assistance that they have given us. To me, as a Sri Lankan, Fiji is a story that you can keep on telling. It's an amazing country with amazing people. So thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.